What?
Are you streaming?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, are you gonna want the trailer?
I'm gonna talk about the PlayStation.
Be honest, did it look exciting at all?
Craven looked cool.
Yeah, but the first.
Like the first minute looked great, but I gotta be honest, there was a lot of not gameplay going on.
They're so fucking boring. Like, because we've already played Spider-Man 1, right? And just the thought of, okay, let me R2. Oh!
It was
let
not-
me
okay,
switch.
so-
And then it still looks the same shitty. Oh.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
And then also, can I just say how much I hate they're really doubling down on Shocker and Shocker! I'll hunt you to the end of the year! Like, I really don't.
Bro, you
I'm
mean the
kinda
best
tired.
depiction of Black Suit Spider-Man ever?
No, I'm kind of tired of the fucking, like, Peter Parker extra. Hey, you wanted to should then? It should have been Miles Morales should have got it this time, and we would have seen a whole new story on that. But no, it's gonna be the same.
Well-
Oh, dude, no, how about the fucking last night?
Thank you, Rocket
So
House.
do I. He's got big teeth.
Honestly,
So-
when he said that, I genuinely thought that like we were gonna see some Venom teeth on Peter. Black Suit Spider looks fun. So
Also, what the fuck's up with Lizard? So what? He's
Stop rocking
fucking
house.
Hulk from 2003 now? He gets bigger?
no, so that's just lizards get bigger over time and shed their skin when they eat more.
Dog, when ever
Stop
have
doing-
we seen Lizard shed his skin?
Bro, that's what makes this lizard
Why
unique.
isn't it Lizard in the lab
Bro, when you're fighting Godzilla at the end of the game, you're gonna.
Lizard in the lab coat? I don't want it.
That's true. I want lizards in the lab coat. That's
Yeah,
true.
exactly. You want the dog.
Okay, so hang on. Since I guess we're talking
A lot of
about this,
people are upset that Wolverine wasn't shown.
is he supposed? Yeah, he
Well,
was.
he has his own game. There's a game in development. But instead of showing us, Wolverine ripping Magneto's dick off.
Okay,
we
so
get this.
clearly this is a beginning portion of the game because Venom's not in it, and we already know Venom's gonna be in the game.
No, it's not like this is halfway through.
No, because Venom was
By the
teased.
way, Doc Connors is the only one who can save Harry.
Yeah, but Harry's dying for the very end of the first game, isn't he?
We don't know that.
Well, didn't you beat Spider-Man
No,
1?
we know. Peter doesn't know.
You guys streaming the event it just came out, mate. Anyway, it just finished, so we're just gonna be talking about it. But okay, so hang on.
I mean, it's what we're talking
So
about.
let's talk about the only good part about the showcase, the Spider-Man trailer.
That's the only-
Okay, but hang on.
Oh, are we talking about Dragon's Dogma 2? Like, no. Also, can we talk about how that's just a fucking...
Oh, I didn't see Dragon's Dogma 2. I'll take a look at that right now. But
Hopefully it's not just a PS exclusive.
Dragon's Dogma 2 better not be a PS exclusive. I mean, Devil will be happy. Wait, Help Wanted got a second one? Whatever. So, right off the bat, best depiction of Kraven I've seen in a while. That initial first minute of Kraven going around killing an innocent. Perfect. Like, I was like, you're getting old. You're an old man.
Old Sergey.
You think this gives you power over me? I literally told the server Dragon's Dogma 2 was shown. Did you? I didn't see that message. You should have added me. But no, I'm sure Dell will be happy. So Craven was amazing. Dude, honestly, I was disappointed when Miles was going through the actual fucking like little arena because what I thought was gonna happen is that halfway through, instead of blowing up and going down, Craven was gonna grab Miles and be like, "You fell for the bait" or something. But no, it's just Lizard.
Also, it was like super underwhelming when it shows the kind of black suit come out thing. I'm not gonna lie, it was so underwhelming. Because there's one where he grabs one guy, right, and throws him to the wall, and then that's it.
Dude, I fucking saw that where it's like he love taps him on the wall, and I'm like,
I thought he was gonna fucking.
yeah, like I was expecting like some fucking like Spider-Man 2 shit going
And
on.
it was like,
There was not. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. There was nothing in this stream that's gonna make you buy a PS5, especially when you remember that Spider-Man 2 is coming to be coming out on PC in like 3 years. But dude, no, that was the most disappointing wall slam I've ever fucking. But no. So the black suit comes out. He's all like, I gotta go save Connors because somehow I lost him.
Like we were saying, I don't like the look of it. It's too like.
It's too shiny.
It's too like Agent Venom-y. You know how
Oh, like the black suit? Yeah, how there's too many
Yeah,
curves there.
it's-
Yeah, it should have been just one smooth like black skin thing. I don't like the whole latex thing they went with.
And then again, I really don't like the vibe of Shocker to the end of the year, like, you know.
Well, I wish they would have showed that off. Like if Peter broke that guy's house with that one dude's like. Okay, so right off the bat, the black suit powers look kind of cool at the start when he like fucking grabs multiple people and slams them down.
It looks cool, but then the game.
Listen, I'm just saying, like Web of Shadows pulled this off a lot better, like fucking 20 years ago.
I was say the like
What a
cutscenes
Shadow
him
stream went.
breaking out looked cool, but then the gameplay started and you just lose.
A lot of Miles, you know, when I want to see a lot more Craven.
Oh, I know. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't like that. If that's gonna be the whole game, and I think it is, I think Miles is gonna break Peter out of.
Yeah, Miles gonna break Peter's out of it, and the final boss battle is gonna be like a 2v1
dog,
against Venom, probably.
If it's gonna be you can switch now between Miles and Peter. Like, dog, that's gonna get so fucking annoying.
Bro, but don't you want to play as Miles Morales?
No, Doom is part 2.
I still need to beat Spider-Man Part 1, actually.
Yeah.
Because I play real Spider-Man games, like the PS1 and PS2 games, and Web of Shadows. Honestly, anything before, like, the Xbox One, PS4 era was a real Spider-Man game.
And then also,
Zam, your beer is going really... Yeah, I know. It's gotta be shaved at some point, unfortunately. It's
like-
uneven.
Why would Craven want to hunt Lizard when he has 2 Spider-Men who apparently he has eluded them, but he wants Lizard now?
I think Kraven's just trying to hunt everybody, so I can't wait to see Kraven kill Black Cat.
Well, no.
Break her back, Bane style.
Because fucking Peter said, I warned you, don't go after Connors. This is on you.
I'm gonna be honest, if we find out at some point that Black Suit Spider-Man spared Kraven earlier on, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Dragon's Dogma 2 is done, so Itsuno can work on more DMC. Nah, Itsuno's gonna retire. That man doesn't know how to make good games under budget. But no, everything he does over budget. That motherfucker runs out of budget. It's like he's burning money.
I just like after every fucking DMC game, he makes it to where the protagonist can't come back, and then they're back to that game with no explanation. How do you get out part 2?
So yeah, right off the bat, the only good part about that showcase was Spider-Man 2. But okay, so I'm gonna say it right now, it looked like he just recently got the black suit. I guarantee you it's following the Spider-Man 3 movie formula, where Connors has the symbiote.
In that cutscene, he jumps on the basement.
Yeah, and then he gets it.
So
So-
did he just get it from Doc Connors?
I think it's gonna be like he gave it to Connors to study, but Connors lost, obviously control. Kraven will Spopovich Black Cat in front of Peter.
No, honestly, dude,
Bruh.
I don't really like this Killer Croc. Sorry.
This Killer Croc.
Because that's what it looks like.
Listen. I'm just saying my lizard wore a lab coat. That's all I'm saying. The lizard wears a lab coat. Thank you very much. I think he even had a lab coat in Amazing Spider-Man for a little bit. Not all the time, but I think he had one for a little bit. Just get game back lab coat lizard. Why are we playing around with this fucking Killer Croc looking shit?
Yeah, until the end where he's like lizards are superior and whips his dick out. Like, yeah, you're right.
But no, I just can't wait to see Kraven show everyone who's boss. Since Kraven gets so little love in all the media.
I'm so annoyed too. Like Kraven?
Bro, you don't like Kraven?
Dr. Doom. For no reason.
Just have Dr. Doom show be like, Spider-Man, you've ruined my plans for the last time. The Fantastic Four are gone on vacation, so I'm kicking your ass.
Because in the Miles Morales game, Peter goes, somewhere or across the world with MJ. So what happens if over there?
Just goes to Latveria and is like, Doom, I see you're funneling funds for a Doom weapon. That's not cool. Who the fuck are you?
He's like, I'm gonna make my.
Dr. Doom isn't a Spidey villain. They're all Spidey villains.
I was gonna say, who is this funny villain?
I still find hilarious how Gohan let a man blow his girl's back out in front of the whole world. Listen, Gohan's just into that thing, I guess. That's just if Gohan's into that, that's just Gohan.
It just looked really underwhelming. And a lot of people said the HUD looked ugly. I'm not gonna lie, if the HUD's gonna move a
Like
lot,
that?
because you saw it, right? Because when he would move, it would like.
I'm gonna say it like
I
this.
don't like it.
I'm gonna say it like this. Visually, and I'm not gonna blame the game company for this one, and you guys can disagree with me.
It's different from the original one.
I think graphics are kind of like capping at this point because like games have been looking great for a
You can
while.
tell it's not on Unreal Engine 5.
That is true. Unreal Engine.
You can tell right away it's not right on Unreal Engine 5. Because Unreal Engine 5 looks real now. It basically looks like you're looking outside.
No, like every Marvel villain is valid, bro. When it's Spider-Man involved, every Marvel villain's is villain. Show up in Galactus should have shown up and like Spider-Man, it's time to die.
Imagine, Peter, I can fix Harry if you just, I don't know, make some.
Peter, become my herald and doom millions of innocent lives. No, Galactus, I'm gonna stop you. I'm Galactus. You're Spider-Man.
So you realize you're talking to like.
Gonna get that Captain Universe power up. But no, Gohan was gonna buy that man, but Goku wouldn't let him. Well, it's just Goku being, Father of the Year.
See, this is the problem with already dealing with the Sinister Six, is you have to be left over with the leftover villains.
Well, no. Let's clarify right now. Kraven, wait, was Mysterio even in the first game?
No.
Mysterio wasn't in the first game? So you're telling me we got Kraven, Mysterio?
Quentin Beck, the legend. would probably be some like AI hacking nerd now, probably with the way they remodel these characters.
Bruh. He'd just be a digital hologram the way he was in the MCU.
No.
God, Mysterio's such a cool fucking villain, but no one does him justice. Ironically enough, the only things that do him justice are the games, and the games always give him magical powers to support his illusions.
Well, I mean, not the Spider-Man 2 movie magician.
Hey, that's Spider-Man 2 fucking game Mysterio.
I will take everything.
Give me bread. No, Mysterio, what the fuck are you doing here? Dragon's Dogma 2 is real? It is. Apparently it's real. That's like the one fucking game trailer I missed, apparently. Look, I'm just gonna say Spider-Man 2. Best fucking trailer shown there from what I saw. I'm gonna look at Dragon's Dogma 2.
But that's not like a high bar. Like,
No.
like,
No, it looks...
half the trailers were like snapshots of a trailer.
No, a lot of the trailers were trash, though. I hope they do something with the Black Suit story, like make Peter decide to keep the Black Suit in the end, try to help the symbiote become a hero or something.
Fuck no.
Nello, we're already getting Venom. What the fuck are you talking about?
I want to see Eddie Brock rip somebody's dick off.
Listen, we need to have Kraven go in for a hunt and just have Venom be like, hey, slap him across the room and break his fucking everything.
He is a paralyzed first mission. The hunt.
The very end of the game is Kraven restructuring his bones to fight you one last time. Oh, you want to be actually sick? Is it Venom's Kraven this time? That'd actually be fucking cool.
That'd be hilarious, dude.
Have like,
Paralyzed.
so no Soul Reaver 3 or Bloodborne for PC? No, you don't get Bloodborne for PC. We have Bloodborne at home. Speaking of which, I need to play Bloodborne. It's on. You have the PlayStation 4 version.
Yeah, it's in my car. Actually, no, I think it's over here.
Yeah, I think it's in my. Yeah, I should really play Bloodborne.
I don't know why you haven't.
Because everyone says it's good. It's like a good From Software game, but I'm like, does From Software really make good games? Really?
Is it from the creators of Elden Ring?
Bro, Elden Ring was the worst game they made.
Okay, dude, you're wrong.
Bro, did you beat it?
That's an objectively L.
Did you beat it?
No, but that's an.
Then shut the fuck up.
That's an objectively L take.
I'm gonna have to download mods to make that game playable. There are actually a lot of cool mods for
I
Elden Ring.
know, but like, hopefully you can download them.
They're on the Nexus mod. I can download from Nexus mod.
I'll say, dude, like that. Like,
Bro, the fact that I can't the Dark Souls 2 on top Zim, you're right. Dark Souls 2 is the top game of the franchise. This is true. Anyways, yeah, no Bloodborne for PC or Soul Reaver 2. What the fuck is Soul Reaver 3? Never even heard of Soul Reaver 2. No other exclusives. No Final Fantasy besides 16, which I'm not excited
I
about.
thought too that. Well, no, because there's a lot of games we don't even know what the fuck they are.
It was an indie game showcase.
There was that one where they were traveling through space or whatever, and the planets were catching on fire.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. Well, there were a lot of cool concepts. No PC ports. Actually, there was one other thing the PlayStation announced that I might get shipped for, but was really fucking cool. And I'm gonna say this: Phantom Blade was actually good. Oh, was that the Samurai one? Yeah, that Samurai one was looking pretty hype. I'm not gonna lie. You're right. That was another good game. You see that Samurai one, fan? Oh, they got this great looking Samurai game, but it looks a little janky. I don't know if the gameplay's gonna be good. But no, honestly, their only other good announcement, Phantom Blade was good. You're right. The Assassin's Creed Mirage looks solid, but I'm gonna hold out judgment. But what I'm gonna say specifically is their best announcement was that portable fucking console they announced. I don't know if you saw that, but basically they're like,
everybody was shade on it. They're like PS Vita 2?
dude, like you joke, but like if you have roommates and shit who like you're sharing a TV with, that's a great fucking item. That's a great purchase.
Alright, literally though, this showcase was ass.
Yeah, the almost all the games were terrible, or not. Actually, no, they weren't terrible. They just weren't very good.
Nothing that made me, like how you said, there's nothing making me want to go buy a PS5.
There was nothing there that really made me say I want to go buy a PS5.
Not even Last of Us 3, not even fucking like anything.
I don't think games can sell the PS5 anymore to people. Assassin's Creed Mirage really looks like an Assassin's Creed game. Yeah, I know, I saw it. It looked pretty good. But I'm not gonna lie,
PS exclusive?
graphics wise, this was lacking. No, there's no way they're gonna make Assassin's Creed Mirage a PS exclusive. Dude, I gotta be honest, Baron, if you're not on Unreal Engine 5, I think graphics have kind of capped. I gotta be honest, because games have been looking good for a long time now. I think we all need to acknowledge that the last generation...
What Fallen Order Jedi Survivor should have not been. Because it's like, at least Fallen Order, the graphics do look different. There's different things, right? This game, dog, the dodge mechanic for bullets is still janky as shit, and it looks so ugly.
I will say playing Spider-Man on the PS like 4, because I played obviously the version you had. I gotta be honest, man. I'm like, where's my PS1 Spider-Man games at? Where's my real Spider-Man game? You know, guys, remind me later. Remind me later to stream some of the good old Spider-Man games for you guys. I'll put that on the side. So it's the new Steam Deck for PS5 titles. No. So basically, it's kind of like a Nintendo Switch, where if you have a PlayStation 5 and you've downloaded a game on your PlayStation 5, no, it's like a Wii U. It's like a Wii U.
Completely off topic, but the new Happy Wars, which is Happy Wars, but Unreal Engine 5,
Yeah.
is now on Game Pass, so you can play now. That's free.
I'm gonna download it. Well, obviously it's free. It's on Game Pass. No, there was actually one other game that I'm gonna get shit for, but I thought it looked like it could be a lot of fun, and I'm gonna get shit for this. That Splatoon clone looked like it could be some fun. I don't know if you saw it, and it's called like Bubble Stars or some shit. That looks like it could be some fun. It looks like it's gonna die within like a month, but it looks like it could be some fun for that month.
It was like the tail end of like Final Fantasy or something like that, and then it was.
I can't get excited about Final Fantasy 16 because the guy talked shit about Final Fantasy 15 story, and I'm like, bro, Final Fantasy 15 story was great.
He's like, yeah, you know, our mediocre predecessor.
No, like he was literally just like, they expect great stories from us, and we just didn't deliver with FF15. Motherfucker, you see the other?
To be honest, I mean, having your dad, all come in and stab you was pretty moving. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, having your entire family just run a metaphorical train on you.
and then they wonder why you're so injured.
He didn't say. He just said it was incomplete. Nah, I was talking shit. So Sparta, when you call something incomplete, it's because you're saying it's bad. Bruh. He's got a fanboy for his new Final Fantasy game. For shame. Strangers of Paradise probably is going to have a better story than this one.
Where's Death Stranding 2? Fuck.
Death Stranding 2? Good. Actually, no. There was one other announcement. But I don't like it because there was no gameplay behind it. Finally, after all these years, the fabled MGS3 remake was announced to the world. With no gameplay whatsoever, or concept footage, or anything but not even a remix of the original, granted the original Snake Eaters, perfection. No, it's because you need to watch multiple other medias to fully understand the story. No, you don't! You're objectively wrong!
Because I did.
Everything else is supplementary. It's not necessary. No. You don't need to watch King's Glaive to understand FF15, and you don't need to watch fucking Brotherhood, or I think it's called what?
You gotta watch Conan's review of the game. It really sells the story.
All of that's supplementary if you want to know more. None of it's necessary to understand the story context or to know the story. That's objectively wrong.
Yeah, it should state of play.
Yeah, overall the state of play.
It should be state of Sony. What the fuck are you doing?
Not a lot of exclusives either. Yes, but like just indie game shit. Can Zim beat the F15 allegations?
It's like the fact that they haven't shown the Wolverine, or they didn't announce like a Doctor Strange fucking open world game or anything. Like, you have the Marvel.
How about the anime short of Arden's backstory? You don't need that. And also, that came after the game in response to Arden's DLC coming. That wasn't a part of the original FF15 life cycle, so that's not entirely fair. That should have been in the game. Why? His story's told to you. He was betrayed. He was the original king, and then he got betrayed. Like, everything's told to you in the story. It's just like...
This is an Elden Ring.
Bruh. No, he's objectively wrong. The only arguments you can make are for your party's DLC stories, but none of those are necessary for the game. Like, all of this is side material that just gives you more of not an understanding, but just gives you more. None of it's necessary. No, it's not. You do not need that backstory to understand why Arden wants revenge, or why Arden's against you, or why Arden acts the way he does. None of that is necessary. I feel like F15 didn't tell the story well. No, there's legitimately no argument here. It's literally just a side guide for more information. That's like saying Final Fantasy IV, you need to play the after years to properly understand the story or enjoy it. No. That's ridiculous. It's not an FF13. Come on now. You know what, Sparta? Here, tell me right now what was in the Arden animated story that was so important that desperately needed to be in the main game. Tell me. At least the after years is in the game. No, it's not. It was sold separately, you dipshit. Nah, bro, this is some bullshit. I'm gonna attack my view. No, fuck this. No, fuck Sparta. He talks shit all the time. Nah, fuck him. Fuck him. This is why your arm got broken.
Alright, now you're making it person.
Yes, I am.
This is why your dad left you.
It's okay. It's okay. Sparta talks shit all the time. He can take it. It's okay. This is why you have a broken ankle? Ding. Why would you do that to me? Why would you say that? How he and Bamu ends up in AC Origins. So what games were shown? Also, hello, Night Slayer. The only relevant games that were shown was some samurai game that's an original IP. FNAF, another Help Wanted game. Spider-Man 2.
No way, that's a Sony exclusive either. I don't know about
What else? What am I missing? Oh yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2 was announced and revealed. You watch that?
No fucking way they made a FNAF game exclusive.
Bro. Look, all I'm saying is that the argument for FF15 being incomplete is wrong. It is. No, I mean, like, everything's just supplementary. Nothing in the extra DLC is... Maybe Prompto's DLC? Maybe? Sorry for getting the MGS3 remake? Yeah, because I didn't see any gameplay. You see gameplay? You see gameplay for that? Does Spider-Man have a black suit? Yeah, they gave him the black suit. You get symbiote powers. You're probably going to have to fight him as Miles Morales at some point. Oh, yeah, and I guess they announced Resident Evil 4 Remake VR.
Oh, that's fine, Jordan, when they were showing that the VR game.
So whoever's excited for that one.
Which I'm not gonna lie, compared to other VR games, it looked kind of shitty.
It looked solid. It looked pretty interesting. It's just that, like, who wants to play VR?
Not the Resident Evil one, the other one.
Oh, the Arizona one with the zombie guy?
Yeah, where you could, like, tell like a usage to and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Oh, yeah, then there was the EA game that they announced, which looked like Forspoken. Anything, let me look at the list here. A lot of it was indie games. Nothing really to sell the console. Anything worth discussing? Project Q, again. Mirage. Oh, Destiny 2 announced their final DLC for whoever plays Destiny 2 still. Street Fighter 6 got a showcase again, but I mean, come on. Grand Blue Fantasy got some sort of showcase. Oh, dude, how could I forget? Alan Wake 2 got a release date trailer. Oh, yeah. Alan Wake 2's here, boys. I gotta go be Control. Teardown. Actually, that Minecraft 2 Teardown game looked pretty fun, actually. The Talos Principle got a second sequel announced. The Talos Principle came out a few years ago. Journey, that one PS3 exclusive that everyone loves so much, basically looks like it got a spiritual successor. That's pretty cool. And that was about it. Oh yeah, Ghost Runner 2 got a sequel announcement. Mangler's gonna be wet over that one, I'm sure. He like Ghost Runner. I don't particularly care. Well, I mean, I guess it was better than the Fist of the North Star announcements recently, so, you know, that's nice. But, yeah, I mean, listen, and I guess Helldivers 2? That's a sequel? The fuck was it a sequel to? That's weird. Yeah, I gotta be honest. Overall, not a very good. Let me look at that Dragon's Dogma 2 real quickly. Let me lower the audio so I don't get copyrighted. Let me look at that Dragon's Dogma 2 real quickly. Bro, had to mention HNK. Yep, gotta mention HNK. You want to have been great? Fucking Second Lost Paradise. You want to know what we didn't get? Second Lost Paradise. I'm gonna take a look at this. Let me take a look at this Dragon's Dogma reveal trailer. I'll do it for Devil. I need to play Hanukkah Star Rail, actually. I keep getting ads for it. I'll give it a shot one of these days. I know. I can use number one on my phone. Alright. Looks like some French at the start. Love that. Is this in-game footage? Well, looks like they figured out how to do a proper lighting engine. I don't think DMC5 for that one. Dragon's Dogma 2. They fixed the character models up nicely. Oh, wait, I did see this one. Huh. It looks like they mainly worked on their character models, honestly. Oh, those abilities are looking kind of cool, actually. I mean, honestly, it kind of just looks like Dragon's Dogma 1. They just revamped the graphics and fixed them up. You can call it out Meteor. It's pretty cool. What games got shown so far? Nothing really of value, Wanted Melon. Just Spider-Man 2, Dragon's Dogma 2, Resident Evil 4 remake or VR. I guess Metal Gear Solid 3 remake got announced, so that's pretty cool. Kind of looks like Elden Ring, honestly. Which is actually a good thing. Is there gonna be a stream tonight? Yeah, Kyle will be streaming tonight. Oh, there's a dragon eating someone's heart. Got it. They're not showing the most important part if you can cuck somebody again. I know that's what Devil's most excited for. Don't forget the Street Fighter 6. Okay, no, let me see the Street Fighter 6 trailer real quickly. I didn't see this one. What's really in here? I don't know. Like, I mean, is the Street Fighter 6 announcement really all that good? Visually, Elden Ring looked great. Gameplay-wise, Elden Ring was trash. Let's clarify that one right now. If I want to play Elden Ring, I'll just play literally any Dark Souls game. It's a teaser. We will get the full thing soon. Are we even really excited for a Street Fighter 6 trailer? Like, Street Fighter 6 already has so much gameplay out. Do we really care about, like, a fucking trailer at this point? Real talk for a minute? Like, didn't they already just have a beta? I think I've seen Maximilian Dude play this game like fucking 7 times already. Do we really even give a fuck about a trailer? I'm just being real here, guys. Well, what's left to show in the trailer? Unless they're gonna show me M. Bison, do I really give a fuck? It's a story trailer? Even worse. Oh, so it looks like your created character is gonna fight all the other characters. There's new footage in the trailer. That. Like, I'm not saying Street Fighter 6 is looking bad, and Bison was mentioned. I'm just saying that, like, we've already seen the gameplay. Do we really care for a trailer anymore? Oh! Hey, that's not bad, actually. That Dulcim. Wait, is that Sagat? We got Sagat in this game? Oh, and that new Psycho Power user. Lame. Where's the real Psycho Power user? Oh, E-Honda? I think E-Honda was already announced, right? Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Street Fighter games, being honest. But, like, I mean, like... Oh, shit. What's today's date? Oh, shit, that drops in a few days, actually. Shit. Well, Street Fighter fans are going to be eating good then. I mean, like, listen, if you're excited for Street Fighter 6, go ahead. It's not really my cup of tea. Maybe I'll pick it up on sale at some point. Maybe. That's where I pick up most of my fighting games, because I fucking suck at half of them. Damn Guilty Gear players. Motherfuckers. Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest. There was nothing really here that made me fucking, Yeah, there was really nothing crazy about this PlayStation Showcase overall. Again, Spider-Man 2 was the best thing out there, but I only really like the Kraven bits because I just kind of like Kraven. Like, you know, I'm always excited to see some more Kraven. When my boy Kraven shows up, you know, it's Kraven time. It's Kraven time. Especially with Sony, like, Sony's movie, something they're going to ruin Kraven. I don't know if you saw this, but he's going to be like an animal activist. He's going to have a fake fur pelt instead of an actual, like, fucking lion on his back. And I'm like, what? Do you understand that Kraven's a hunter, right? He hunts animals. That's literally all Kraven does. It's in the name. It's in the name. Why is he wearing a fake animal pelt? What the fuck? But yeah, no. I gotta be honest, I'm not very impressed here. Granted, the original games lineup is probably better than what Xbox has, to be fair. I'll give PlayStation that one. They probably got more games coming than Xbox does, but like, I don't really fucking care for half of the games they got coming their way. Kraven as an animal activist? Yeah, apparently those were the rumors I heard a while back that the new Sony Kraven solo movie is going to be having Kraven be an animal activist. I'm just saying that, like, you know, Kraven, the hunter, animal activist, doesn't hunt animals. And where are these hunting skills coming from? We're just gonna say he's a mass murderer from the start. A little weird, but okay. Yeah. I mean, like, listen, if you're a PlayStation 5 fan, you're gonna have a nice selection to choose from going forward. I just don't think that selection's all that good. Kraven's gonna be walking in with that Gucci lion pelt. It's gonna have Gucci over. Actually, I'd like to see that. That actually might make it worthwhile. He's gonna be at Kraven time. You know, after morbed all over the screen. I think it's time Crave all over the screen. Yeah, but overall, I'm gonna rate this PlayStation Showcase, all things considered. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. Everything good they showed has already been announced for months on end, with the exception of Dragon's Dogma 2. But I didn't really see anything crazy in Dragon's Dogma 2's trailer. I saw some good shit. I didn't see anything crazy. I didn't see anything that was super out there from Dragon's Dogma 1. They're gonna make Kraven a vegan. I think he actually might be a vegan. I think I remember that being mentioned, but I could be wrong on that one. And I gotta be honest, Final Fantasy 16. Zim, have you seen a Comic Explain Venom video? I have not yet. Regarding Final Fantasy 16, well, I'm not very fond of the creator's statements regarding Final Fantasy 15. Killed my hype for the game a lot, being that disrespectful. I do want to point something out. They've kind of shown a little too much of Final Fantasy 16 at this point for me to get excited over a story trailer. I think in the last major Final Fantasy 16 announcement, they kind of already told us everything in this story trailer. I guess they showed a little more relationships between, like, the fucking Titans or whatever the fuck they're called. I think they're called Icons. I think they're called Icons. Mirage looked good, but, you know, I'm gonna reserve judgment on that one because, you know, it's Ubisoft. The story is 11 hours. They confirmed how long the story's gonna be. And it's only 11 hours. You mean 11 hours of cutscenes, right? You better mean 11 hours of cutscenes at least if you're talking all that shit. You better be giving MGS a run for its money. I better have an hour-long fucking cutscene. I better have an MGS fucking intro. Alright, 11 hours worth of cutscenes? Alright. This man better be crafting a fucking masterpiece over there with all that shit he's talking. DMC5 was 12? No, he just means pure cutscenes. Bro, I better see an MGS intro cutscene of 40 minutes at the start. I'm just saying, bro. You got 11 hours worth of cutscenes, and if they're all tiny little sections, get the fuck out of my sight. I want a Kojima movie. I want an hour and a half of cutscenes. I want the end of MGS4 as your starting cutscene. Yeah, I mean, overall, yeah. They are doing I want an unskippable hour and a half cutscene at the start. Absolutely correct. I want this to be a PlayStation exclusive cutscene. I want this to look like God of War played. It's gonna be a complete remake of Snake Eater. I believe it's a remake. I doubt it's a remaster. Actually, what do they call it? Let me take a look and see. Let me see here. What do they call it? They just called it Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. They didn't even call it MGS3 Snake Eater, so I don't know. Hey, the Phantom Pain was good. MGS5 was great. You all just didn't have your 3-hour-long cutscenes. I like how they say that it may contain content inappropriate for children, but it's just Snake literally walking around. Man, Phantom Pain sucks? Okay, objectively, you're objectively wrong here. Phantom Pain as a game was great. I gotta be honest here, man. I can't wait for all the MGS3 players to be like, holy shit, MGS3 is now actually a really good game because it has actual decent controls. I'm just waiting for that. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what Zim's waiting for. No, honestly, if they do this remake, what I'm really fucking hoping is that they actually let you run Skullface. I'm actually hoping they'll let you find Skullface in this remake. Because for those of you who don't know Metal Gear Solid 5 lore, Skullface confirms he was there during the events of Snake Eater, and he was covering his Snake's tracks. It would be so fucking cool if for this remake they actually fucking let you see Skullface at some point. Like, you can actually try and find him on the map. That'd be fucking amazing. You know they won't do it, but if they did, that would be fucking sick. If you could actually find Skullface on the map, that'd be fucking awesome. I'm just not very excited for a fucking pachinko for a pachinko cutscene, you know? Like, the concept seems good. Like, if they said this was in-game footage, all right, now we're talking. But, like, looking at it, I mean, like, what? Bro, like, I mean, this looks like a fucking pachinko cutscene. If these civics in the game comics explain, Venom has become a cosmic entity. Also, I have a better question. Are they going to bring back David Hayter for voicing Snake, or are they going to get the guy from MGS5? Unless I'm wrong and I've mistaken those two names. Why are they calling it Delta though? Is Delta the third letter of the Greek alphabet? Alpha, beta. Is alpha, beta, delta? They better bring back David. Yeah, cause who was it for MGS5? It was not David Hayter. Oh, I actually gotta look at this deck later. Hang on. Sorry, Legends of Runeterra. Release new cards. Got to look at that. But no, not David Hayter. Who was the guy for MGS5? I don't remember his fucking name. But the point is, yeah, hopefully they bring back David Hayter for this one. All I'm saying is that I just hope they make it fall in line with the continuity better. Again, I just really hope you can find Skullface at some point. But beyond that, that's about it. I don't really have too much else to say on the PlayStation fucking release or showcase. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't. Actually, no, it was kind of mid. Alphabet Delta's throwing all right. It was kind of bad. It wasn't. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't really something that made me want to say, shit, I wish I had a PlayStation. And a lot of PlayStation fans in the comments for the actual PlayStation fucking stream were really talking shit about the showcase too. And some of those games didn't look bad, but they were talking shit about fucking everything. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think the showcase was all that good, but like, I thought there were a lot more fun games there than fucking like they were talking a lot of shit everywhere. PlayStation fans really just want another fucking cutscene simulator. Another walking simulator, apparently. They should have announced Minecraft for PlayStation just to, satisfy them there. I'm excited for Grand Blue. Oh, yeah, I saw Grand Blue was there. Yeah, I didn't really have too much to say on that one. Yeah, alright, so overall, that's about it. I don't really have too much else to say. Kyle should be streaming later tonight. And yeah, if you guys are bored and you want to watch something, there's a God of War video up on the channel. Last night, after 4 hours of recording audio, I did manage to finish all my dialogue for the other side video. So I'll just download the AI audio, and that one, it's going to be a pain in the ass to edit, but if everything goes good, hopefully that'll be up I'm not going to say by the end of this week, but like by next week, that video should be up and ready to go. After that, I've already mentioned some other plans, a new Fist of Northstar video, going over Fallout for scaling. So responses are demand? No. Although I did see, according to Sparta, VSB is trying to upgrade the Norse Pantheon based on the Yggdrasil. I don't really care. I'll be honest. If there's no counter argument or argument to Mangler's evidence that the Pantheons are not a universe in size, fine. If our argument now boils down to the Yggdrasil, fine. The whole point of the cosmology video is specifically to explain to people who scale God of War that like the Norse Pantheon and the Greek Pantheon are not separate universes. Egypt isn't a separate universe. Like, if that meta dies because of this video, or if that meta just dies off, naturally, I'm fine with that. That was the whole point of the video, was just to, like, the whole point of the video was just to explain that, like, these Pantheons are not separate universes. Which, now that, I wonder, I'm not going to say anything regarding G1 blog, but I wonder if, if this video had come out, would G1 blog have changed their mind? But they already said they weren't going to use author statements because they probably knew that this was going to happen. Yeah, so if our scaling meta for God of War changes to we're going to use the Yggdrasil for everything, fine. Mangler and Kyle have already asked the director a question about the Yggdrasil because they kind of want to get an answer, see if we can get a direct answer regarding what it's supposed to be and what it's like. If the guy comes back and it's all like, yeah, it transcends space and time, it's like a fourth dimensional object, great. God of War gets its low 2C scaling, we move on with our day. Well, actually, no. At that point, we can argue that they just have space-time manipulation because Kratos can close rifts in space and time, and there's no other evidence to prove that that would like be just an AP thing. Although, if you want to argue it's just an AP thing, be fine. You guys have a God of War debate? No. I was gonna say this: if the new God of War scaling meta is gonna be the Yggdrasil and not that they're just separate universes with no evidence, I'm fine with that. I am perfectly fine with that. I do have some issues with just scaling to the Yggdrasil in general for a number of reasons, but if that's the meta they're going with, I would much rather prefer that. There's actual evidence for that meta, whereas there's no evidence to suggest the two pantheons are separate universes. There never was. The only evidence was that the Greeks believed they created the universe and the Norse believed they created the universe. That was the only evidence. But none of the people in God of War know how their cosmology really works. And also, they should be aware of technically other gods. I believe... Yeah, I think Odin knows about the Greeks. Mimir did. So Odin should know about them. So they know other gods exist. So the fact that they keep saying, or there's stories about them creating the universe, already kind of throws that into doubt significantly. They know other pantheons and cosmologies exist. So I don't really understand what this happened. Thor did as well? Well, Odin probably told Thor. But I do remember Thor's like, there he is, there's the God of War. Yeah, I know. So, if they're going to go... But the only problem with the Yggdrasil, and I'll talk about this a little bit before I leave, is Freya is the only source of information regarding that position. I asked Mangler to check, and I think I asked Kyle too. They both played the games. I can ask Devil too. The only person who says it transcends space and time is just Freya. There's no novel description as far as I know, and there's no art book description that calls it that. There's a genuine claim to be asked if Freya's even credible enough to make that claim, or how would she even know that? What do you want? He said this is the god that destroyed Pantheon because they hurt his feelings. The Greeks would know the Egyptian, Persians, possibly Asian. The point I'm trying to make is that the God of War universe in character has proven they don't know how their cosmology exists. The only people who honestly might have an idea is like Surtur. So, and again, Odin probably told Thor. So if Freya's the only person who claims the Yggdrasil branches transcend space and time, if there's no art book statement and no guidebook statement, or no description that's not characters talking about it, the fuck? Then we're gonna have, no, Tyr would not know. Tyr would not know. Tyr was not born at the start of creation. Only Surtur would know it. Maybe the primordials of God of War's like Greek pantheon, but that's giving them benefit of the doubt. Point is if Freya's the only one who made that claim, we now have to have a serious discussion if Freya can even make that claim, or if there's any reason she would be able to, like, actually know that. Because the fact of the matter is that you can make a genuine argument that there's no reason to believe Freya, because we have no reason to believe her. How would she know this? How would she know that? What would be her source? How would she prove or even be aware that the tree transcends space and time? If she's consistently gone stuff, well, I'm just gonna say it like this. If that's your meta, that's not a very strong meta, unless you have other statements to back it up. But if that is their current meta, there's at least one piece of evidence for that. Mr. Fax, what you talk about? Hello, Mr. Fax. Have you been here before? Or are you new here? We were just talking about the PlayStation Showcase. I wonder if you... Not position, which has been wrong. Point I'm going to make is this. I'm going to look into Freya, but I'm going to be honest here. No one seems to understand how their cosmology works, so I don't know if she can be credible for this. Some people might call me a little unfair here and say that, like, well, you trust Nico and shit in DMC. No, just that. What's up? Nothing much, Mr. Fax. Mr. Fax, this is a power scaling channel. You know that, right? Like if you're here for the PlayStation Showcase discussion, that was a little earlier, but it was just some thoughts about it. Yeah, just letting you know that you know what you came here for. Yeah, no. So I'm just gonna say this now. That meta is not that strong either. Even then, though, you can always make the argument. Devil actually brought this up to me that it could just be a space-time manipulation hacks rather than actual AP. I'm not sure how I necessarily feel about that, but it is a viable option as well. I know they do that to DMC all the time. Tyr is probably the most knowledgeable person since he has been to multiple pantheons. It's possible. The problem is that Tyr wouldn't know about the cosmological side. We never meet him in the story. You good? Thanks. Just watching. All right. Yeah, no. I'm just saying that like she's heard it from her parents or Odin, so it's either third-party info or if someone that consistently lies. If we have no source for her statement and she's never proven why she would know that, we have to assume it's either Odin or somebody else. And if Odin told her, Odin lies about everything. Odin is not a credible source for anything in the Norse pantheon. I gotta be honest. I don't even think we can trust what Freya says here, because unless you can prove how she got her evidence, there's a good chance she got it from Odin, and Odin just lies. I gotta be honest, man. And you know what the fucked up part is they didn't even no one said this, but there was literally a statement that we brought from an author where the author's like, I don't think Kratos can beat someone who can blow up solar systems. So the authors clearly don't support that interpretation, but I understand that the author is a position, and I'm not going to like just be like, oh well, the author said it, therefore it's valid, therefore it's 100% valid. Because authors aren't power scalers, ultimately. I trust them on their word for their cosmology, but I don't. I'm not gonna sit here and be like fucking like, oh well, if the author said this is how strong a character is, and like I have to believe them 100%, unless I can unless I have reason to believe that an author is a power scaler or like actually does proper good power scaling. But yeah, no. So that's about it regarding the PlayStation thing. That's my thoughts on God of War. I'll talk a little more about it in the second video. You got PS5? I do not have a PS5. I don't even have an Xbox Series X. I play on PC more days. I just check out the PlayStation event to see what they had coming up. Overall, it was pretty good. No, actually, no, it wasn't. It was kind of bad. There was too many indie games. Nothing really sell the PS5. Spider-Man 2 could have been better. Dragon's Dogma 2 looks all right. I wish MGS3 had some gameplay. It wasn't the worst. It wasn't the worst one by far. I've seen far worse. I've seen far worse games. PC, what you play? Mainly League of Legends and single-player games. Nothing really like too crazy. But anyway, I think we'll call it there since we've already been here a little bit over what I was originally supposed to be talking about. Recap what's coming out. All right, I'll do a quick recap since Kyle probably didn't get to see it. All right, so this is what was shown at the PlayStation exclusive event, or at the PlayStation event. Let's go through as quickly as we can. So right off the bat, we have Helldivers 2. Never heard of Helldivers 1. Immortals of Avion, a PlayStation, an EA original title that's first-person shooter. Ghost Runner 2, which Ghost Runner 1 was pretty popular. Sword of the Sea, Journey, the spiritual successor, no doubt. Phantom Blade, a Dark Souls-esque looking samurai game with a lot better combat, I think. It looks a lot more fun, a lot more fluid. The Talos Principle 2, which I think was just a cutscene or like a commercial only, like animated. Foam Stars, Splatoon-like arena shooter. Teardown, looks like a heist block destruction game. Final Fantasy 16, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, which looks like an original Assassin's Creed game, very nice. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, which I believe is a fighting game. I could be wrong on that one. I didn't see that one. Final Fantasy 16 again, story. Street Fighter 6 trailer, but again, we've already seen so much of it. FNAF Help Wanted 2. I believe Help Wanted was the mobile VR game. Resident Evil 4 VR. Arizona Sunshine 2, which is a zombie shooter with a little more fun. Marathon. Don't know what the hell that one was about. Destiny 2's final DLC by the looks of it. They released a PlayStation handheld system that only works if the PS5's in the vicinity, and lets you play your PlayStation 5 in a handheld format similar to the Wii U. So PlayStation's copying Nintendo there a little bit, not gonna lie. Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake with no release trailer gameplay. Spider-Man 2 with some story and gameplay. Synapse, don't remember what that one was about, but looks like a first-person shooter. Tower of Fantasy, don't remember that one. Concord was just a trailer with animation. Towers of Agashushi, don't know what the hell that one was about. The Plucky Squire looked pretty cool, actually. It looked like a pretty solid platformer. And then Fair Games, which I do not remember what that was about. And then Neva, I don't think had an actual gameplay trailer either. Yeah, so overall, not great. Certainly not their best. Not by a mile and a half. Not the worst I've seen either. I think that's what I'm going to make it clear. I think overall I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Maybe a 5 out of 10. Oh, Dragon's Dogma 2. I don't think I mentioned that one. Dragon's Dogma 2. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. Kyle will be streaming later today. And yeah, so thank you guys for your time as always, and have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next streamer video. Take care, everybody.